All right, so the first segment that we have is called Flag on the Play. And pretty much Flag on the Play is when we see anything egregious, when we see males, females, anybody in sports, even in sports media. When we see anybody do anything egregious, I feel that it's our job as sports enthusiasts to call these people out. And with no further ado, one more time.
Timed it right.
Nah, you almost did. My flag on the play goes to the Cleveland Cavaliers. I have been, I have been, I've been on the Cleveland Cavaliers bus. I have been championing them. I have been saying they could possibly head to the NBA Finals. They are the best team in the.
You pushing with that one.
They've been the best team in the East. They've been dominant. They've been winning. They've been balling. Their record right now, let's see, 36-6. They have a 36-6 record. Boston is 30-13. That's all I'm saying. But we're gonna see when the time comes. Bar, if everybody is healthy, I think they have potential to do some things. Now, the reason they getting flag on the play is because last Thursday, in an anticipated game, they went to Oklahoma City Thunder, and that game did not go the way I thought it was gonna go. Not the way that when OKC went to Cleveland to go play. It wasn't close. They lost by 20 points, but that game was not even close. They lost by 20 points. I know that. I'm pretty sure they was down by more than 30 at some point in that game. But it was a nasty game. It was an ugly game for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They should have did better. I was watching that game. Unfortunately, I had to turn that game off. They got outscored. They got out hustled. They got out muscled. Cleveland, y'all look. This is gonna be y'all competition, man. Okay, see the future. Y'all the future. Darius Garland is a good point guard. Shai Alexander is MVP runner. He was an MVP run up last year. Could possibly be the MVP.
He win it this year.
Yo, yeah, he should win it this year. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. Donovan Mitchell. It's your time. It's your time to show us what's up. You still have Evan Mobley, which he should be an All-Star this season.
He is currently.
He should currently be an All-Star. I put my votes in. He on my All-Star ballot as well. But Cleveland Cavaliers, I need y'all to get that whatever y'all had going on last Thursday against OKC, clean it up and get the dubs, man. Y'all need to do better than what y'all did last Thursday. Y'all had all these people paying all this money to go watch the disaster. Do better.
So the only thing I gotta say with that is this, and this has been my thing I always say. So the NBA season is such a long season, so I know that was a bad loss, but it's a season of attrition, if you will, right? Mm-hmm. So we'll see if that really impels his way. But in terms of Cleveland, like I know they got the best record, but to me, the best team. I hate to say it, if he's still on here, he'll put the 4-leaf clovers in there. The best team still the Celtics. You got to dethrone them first. I understand they got the best record, but when it comes to playoff basketball right now, in the East, it's Boston. Like I understand that Cavaliers might be 36-6, Boston 30-13. I say this so much like when I used to work for Capital One. I had all my little goals or whatever. I knew I can achieve them. One of the main was, of course, to get promoted, get more money and stuff like that, right? Mm-hmm. But I remember when I met one of my friends up there, they was like, well, what you want to do? I was like, well, I want to be number one on the PF tracker. So that's how good you doing, your metrics and all that stuff like that. So I got number one day. They was like, oh, yeah, you got number one. What you going to do next? I said, I'm done. I don't care about this no more. And I think that's what Boston is right now. Yeah. We've done the number one thing. We've done best team on the side or whatever. Now we just trying to make sure we maintain, stay at the top. Mm-hmm. And when it's time to get in the playoff, the tournament, and bust people's tails, we're going to remind you, ain't nobody better than us on this side. And then hopefully in the league itself. Yep. And that's what I think. That's how I thought. Once I got the number one, I ain't care. And I was like, cool, I know I can get it again. That ain't nothing. Like, let's go on to the rest of this list I got going, right? Like, now it's time to get busy in other areas. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what Boston is now, right? Boston, like, okay, we need to make sure our bench is the best. Right. So we want to make sure they're good. Pritchard, all the ones they got on the bench. So they want to make sure they bench good. Cleveland might be the best right now record-wise. And they may beat Boston in the regular season. But much like Kansas City, you beat us in the regular season all you want to, what you going to do in the playoffs? I think that's why I say to me, Boston on the East is but no, good stuff though. Yeah. Good stuff though.
Oh man, I've been paying attention, man. I've been paying attention. We're gonna get on Jimmy Butler later on. Maybe next week, but go ahead.
Hey, not too hard.
Not too hard on
my man. Not too hard on my man. He got a point. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my flag on the play goes to Scottie Pippen. Who? What? Why are you giving a flag to Scottie Pippen? Scottie Pippen gets a flag because in the interview, on the podcast, on the show, whatever it was, he had the audacity to say he would have won 6 rings without Michael Jordan. Scottie, I don't know if you on any new drugs, if you smoking any ganja, you done any shots. If somebody hit you on your head, brother, you wouldn't have won more than however many you won with the Bulls before Michael left, because we saw what you did in his absence. If I'm not mistaken, let me know if I got his name right. Tony Kukoc. Kukoc. I knew I was gonna get it wrong. He was the man when you weren't there. That's who Phil designed that last play for while you were pouting on the bench. You were not the same. You're still a great player, but you made Michael better and he made you better, and y'all were a duo. Y'all could have done it without each other. Brother, you wasn't winning nothing without Michael Jordan. You had a couple chances to prove it. Portland, Houston. It didn't go right. It didn't go well.
Sir.
Scottie Pippen, in the words of a famous person on the famous network, stay off the weed. You, sir, get a flag on the play for forgetting your past and living in the moment. Brother, you wasn't winning nothing without Michael.
Bro.
Oh, brother, I don't know. That boy had me. I heard that the daycare. I felt that I died. I died. Scottie is hilarious. He need to take this act on the road, G. He got to take this act on the road.
But what if he could?
He couldn't. He couldn't. We talking about in the past, he couldn't.
Yeah.
Nowadays, hey, who knows? But no, brother, he got no. He stay off of it, Scottie. Whatever, stay off of it. Maybe you depressed out. Let's go get you some help. So what you saying? The Arkansas people.
Shout out to Arkansas, man. Shout out to Arkansas. Them shout out to Arkansas. All right, so we have the next award. When life comes at you fast, and pretty much when life comes at you fast is when you get on a helicopter with your parachute and you have you on cloud 9, cloud 10, cloud 13. You just up there in the skies and you jump off that helicopter or that plane with your parachute, and your parachute don't work. This is the sound it makes. Or like Gary has said, Scottie Pippen, when you on the weed and you driving, that's what happened too when you high off life. Oh, but
he ain't off life.
But unfortunately, I had to give this when life comes at you fast to the team that we were rooting for, that the team that we thought was going to be in the Super Bowl, the team that we thought was going to go down to New Orleans and take it all and win it all. That's right. When life comes at you fast, goes to the Baltimore Ravens for not finishing the job. Y'all did everything y'all was supposed to, but due to unforeseen errors, due to turnovers, due to lackluster performances, it wasn't even lackluster performances.
That's a great performance.
Great performance.
Great game.
Great game. All classic, all-time great game. But you just couldn't get it done when you needed to. You just couldn't get it done when we all thought this was a season for y'all to get it done. When we all thought that you was going to be the ones to dethrone Patrick Mahomes. Y'all had the running back. Y'all had the quarterback. Y'all had the tight ends. Y'all had the receivers. Pause. No Diddy. Y'all had everything. Which I just couldn't get it done when the Bryce was light, like Jared Allen said, the Bryce is too light for y'all this time around. The lights is too bright, man. Y'all had literally had everything. Y'all showed us in the regular season what y'all could do, but unfortunately, y'all just didn't get it done. You didn't get it done against Josh Allen. You probably could have got it done against Patrick Mahomes, but that was a tough ass. Since that was the first game y'all lost to in the first game of the season.
But by a toenail, though.
By a toenail. But just know we was rooting for y'all. I was rooting for y'all. I'm pretty sure Gary was rooting for y'all. And
I love Baltimore.
Yeah, just couldn't get it done. And to our fellow Californian out there, Trent, he's a huge Baltimore Ravens fan.
Oh man, we ain't check on him.
and are you okay? If you listen, are you okay? Are you okay? But yeah, when Like Country Fans goes to Baltimore Ravens.
It's a sad world.
Sir.
Sad world. All right. That's a good one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my money shot is something that I want you to remember, something that you cannot forget. And when you forget it, no, not when you forget it, when you hear it, when you see it, when you feel it, when you got to have it, come back and play the whole episode again. And then you can stop at this money shot.
Yes,
no, listen to music after this. Listen to music after you want to hear the music. But anyway, when you hear it again, when you feel it again, when you see it again, come back here because we probably say it better than somebody else. Whatever, right? Here's the money shot. No. I can't get the fall right. Nope. There, no. I'm gonna win it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna win it. All right, I'm done.
And they still fall.
It's still falling. All right. My money shot until he loses goes to Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels, this past week's stats, 22-31, 299 yards, 2 TDs, no sacks. Caleb Williams, something you ought to be inspiring towards, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rushing yards, 16 carries, 51 yards. And I'm going to throw in another one just because the Giants were stupid. Yep, I said it, and I ain't ashamed about it. Let me throw in Saquon Barkley because without Saquon Barkley, the Eagles would not be here. And I said it. I meant it. Fact check me on it.
Okay.
Oh, nope, I went back. I think he had something like 200 yards, though. I'm about to shock you, kid.
Mm-hmm.
He
probably did.
Saquon Barkley, 26 carries, 205 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's insane. The New York Giants got rid of him. Also, 4 receptions for 27 yards. New York Giants got rid of him. I don't understand. Anyway, those are my money shots. Also, should have gave a flag on the play to him. We'll give an honorary. AJ Brown, you get the flag on the play.
Yes, sir. Talk about it. Talk about it, King.
AJ Brown gets a flag on the play. This is from both of us. 7 targets, 2 receptions, 14 yards. Go read the inner piece now.
Now, and before anybody ever say anything, you want to hear people talk about the pass game. Jalen Hurts gave AJ Brown, and I know this for a fact.
It was 7 targets.
7 targets. Out of them 7 targets, I know for a fact. He only completed 2, right?
He only caught 2. 5 of them he dropped.
I can count them on my hand 3 that were great passes. That was good passes that he should have caught. I can count 3. So I bet from now on he won't be reading the book. I bet he won't be reading the book. I bet he won't be reading the book on that sideline, especially when the ball hit you right here. Nah, fam. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that was a little.
Yeah.
Get it right, AJ.
You're right.
Just terrible. Just terrible.
Just
sad world.
I remember them drops that he had. Now, there's a couple of them maybe they may have, but I count on my hand 3 drops that he had that went in his hands and he dropped. Yes, I remember that. Yeah. So if anybody want to say anything about the passing game, which they do have a problem passing the ball, they do have a problem passing. Now, I ain't about to let them get away with that. Jalen Hurts, he ain't been, like you had stated earlier, he ain't been the same Jalen Hurts. And that pass game, it's gonna be brutal because if Washington can stop the run game, if they can probably stop the run game, and you gotta rely on Jalen Hurts arms, it's gonna be a long game, man.
We're gonna see what that weather
is. And also Marshawn I'm pretty sure Marshawn gonna be on AJ Brown. It might be tough for Marshawn, man, because AJ one of the physical ones, but I just watching your defense, y'all gotta come with it. Y'all can't give it up.
I don't understand how you play so good against
Mike Evans and play trash against everybody else.
Well, no, like
play average against everybody.
Yeah, because of course AJ Brown was abusing him, but they wasn't calling him. It was all